with Kwekwanan, only on CTV.
After glaring inconsistencies in the narrative of Pastor Samuel Ejay of Agogo Presbyterian Hospital and his firm denial of ever speaking to Jima upon arrival in Ghana ahead of her surgery at Stewart Hospital, the family of the deceased has now broken their silence. In a sharp rebuttal, the family has described the pastor's account as not only misleading, but a palpable falsehood and lie. According to Munira, the younger sister of Jima, her testimony directly contradicts the pastor's claim. She insists that the pastor Samuel Ejay was in fact the very person she communicated from or with from the hospital as her sister's condition deteriorated. Tonight, the contradictions deepen. Of course, the search for the truth intensified. I am Kweku Anan, and of course tonight we're coming to you live, of course, with your GPS live from this very HQ, the studios of CTV. Cross dozens, all picking the feed. Let's start quickly from among the dozens all picking the feed. Sunyane, of course, is on the belt, 88.1 FM. Western region has just lifted a feed on Tadi 99.1 FM. London is walking the feed, of course, on GOB Radio, broadcast modernghana.com and tune in. Still on GOB, the feed can be heard live on www.gobtv.tv plus Apple Music. The information is super dial. Tonight, it's also with the speed of beam lights walking on two links. One, my CTV GH, two, the frontline gun. Listen, folks. Two links, most important. My CTV GH and the front gun. But again, let me drum here well. Try and do yourself well. Subscribe to both links. My CTV GH and the frontline gun. My CTV GH, it's a one word. And then the front line, if you want to say there. I was taught to say there. The front line. Okay? It's a one word. The front line. Ghana. Simple, easy to go. You will do well to subscribe to both channels, for want of sometimes when your television would go off suddenly due to what we call network infractions and interruptions. Not from us, but from K9 or KNet, sorry. So then you can, if you have your mobile phone by your side, straight up, you just go there and then you watch the show and you're good to go. Right? Past the interactive segment, WhatsApp line 020-297-3461. MCR, read me. I receive complaints every, episode of the show. Our WhatsApp line is, we are unable to display. So find a corner on your screen and put your WhatsApp number there. But then again, my listeners and my viewers, listen to me here. With respect to everyone, the WhatsApp number is not meant for, or it's not there. You will see that it's written there, WhatsApp. Guys, do that for them. You are not to call. You are to WhatsApp your message to the front line, and then we'll read your message for you. That's all there is. If you want to call the number, unless that you have a very serious, peculiar situation you want to call, and that can even only be done when the program is over. Okay? We sometimes do not want to engage people just to come and they just call and feel like talking. When you listen to some of the calls, I'm being very honest with you guys. You know me, because I'm a plain guy. Some of the talking or the calls, you can see there's no sense in it. Somebody just feel like, when you pick the call, it's like, oh, can I talk to Kwekwanan? And what? Nothing. Trying to express some concern about this. But you can do that by way of bringing your message. Not because you have to engage me, hear my voice, and talking. Because I'm one person, I tell you. Those who are even closer to me will tell you, I don't have that time. I don't have so luxury. I'm always busy and I'm always on the move. See? So that lack of understanding sometimes creates a lot of infractions. And I don't want to always sound as if though I am not I don't welcome people. No, we don't have that luxury. So if you have a genuine case, make that case through WhatsApp. We'll read it, because many times I take I go through the console myself. I read all messages where I have to address, including even some of my listeners and viewers. I have forwarded my personal contact to them, and they know. Yeah. So let's be very civil and let's be very cultured. This program here is not like joke like other television. Kweku, I'm very strict. Let's discipline ourselves. Bring your message, what you want us to read. There was, until recently, somebody just sent me a whole G-Wagon, about a number of them. G-Wagon pictures. What do you want me to do with it? I should come and advertise it. Are you really making sense? And sometimes I don't know how they want you to respond to their message and what really goes on their mind. Folks. So let's respect ourselves. The WhatsApp number on the screen is meant for, communicating to me your message, and I'll read it, gladly read it. These days, Kali, I respect myself and I respect my viewers. What you send to me is what I read, and then cool to go. Great. I welcome all viewers here in Ghana and around the world. Midweek front line. Of course, tonight is going to be a very sharp one, brutal one, heavy one. Now, I know those of you following this expose, you know where we are now, right? On Monday, I played the second account of the pastor of Deeper Life, who is working at Agogo Presbyterian Hospital. You recall? Yeah. Pastor Samuel J. Yes, he preferred that we call him a pastor. So the account of Pastor J raises inconsistencies minimum. But then here comes that the family of the late Madam Jima, the lady who came from London, again have done what we call a sharp pushback, describing the account of Pastor AJ not only misleading, but it's riddled. Listen, it's riddled with what? Falsehood and bunch of lies. Yeah. So tonight I'm going to play back. I'm going to reveal the account of, the family for you to hear. That's what we are going to do tonight. And then if time permits, I would also play you the two women who are known as Jemima's best friend. Indeed, one among this friend came with Jemima to Ghana. Yes, one of them came with Jemima to Ghana, and so many things. And they've said quite a lot of horrible things that you need to hear. Folks, things are getting quite disturbing and very, very interesting. I've told you, this expose, like I said, it's not meant for everybody. But I can figure that there are many hundreds and thousands of homes here in Ghana and around the world who are such situations they are going through, and they need to listen. And how some of these stories is playing, on their minds, and again, that's correcting certain things that it ought to. All right? So I still crave your indulgence. Follow the expose. Try, bring your brothers, sisters, your cousins, your mom, your dad. Let's everybody follow it. This story is somebody's story, but tomorrow it may be your story. But if tomorrow it may be your story, depending what you are listening now, and it will serve as a guide to you, so you don't walk the same path, then you become a victim. In the case of Jemima, it's rather unfortunate. Jemima has become, a victim of circumstance. But of course, it's also avoidable. Now, let me break some news to you. As of yesterday, the front line managed to hook up with, the doctor who operated Jemima. That is Dr. Thompson, and that of Pastor Samuel Asari. But I'm here to tell you, Pastor Asari, who earlier was doubling up as a doctor at Agogo Presbyterian Hospital, has now denied that he's not a doctor, but he's what? He's a medical officer. Dr. Thompson also has done a quick, sharp. It's so shocking. Dr. Thompson has also done something in American English phrases, or, spoken English will say, shift shape approach. Why? Questions such as, when Jemima dropped down, Jemima already had attended, has visited a hospital in London, and the hospital did a whole lot of history, culture on her. And so they managed to give a whole chemistry of Jemima and how, if the operation would be done in London, the very roadmap. When she brought this document down and showed it to the doctor again in the medical practice would also have to carry his own work, his own chemistry on the woman in order to be able to ascertain her, history and her blood groups and all of those things. And, that's how the medical field is done. No, the hospital didn't do that. They only just read the document that she brought from London, and that was all there is to it. Then they went straight, took her to theater, a day. But he's lying to us that Jemima spent 2 days at the hospital, which is a lie. Yeah, it's a lie. The very day Jemima went there, the next day, so everything was done within 24 hours. That's pretty dangerous. These are some of the circumstances that is leading to some of these our doctors gaslighting people. And if you, your family member or whoever would go through same and become a victim, that's up to you. That's what I'm saying. Listen to what we are doing and open your minds and your sharp lenses and listen to what is happening here. It may be a 10. It may reach your doorstep. I may not be there to say A or B. And so when the situation gone bad, then you come and say, go and talk about this story. Listen to it. Ghanaians, I know what I'm talking about. Folks, it's a very, I told you on Monday, 1, we are not in normal time. 2, we are not in a normal season. Okay? If you recall. And then the third one, what did I say? If you remember what I said on Monday, we are not in normal time. We are not in normal season. And the very signs on the wall are not normal. Be careful. And I continue to speak to particularly our women, either out there or here. You would be shocked to know that some women were even trying to board, their plane and come to Ghana and go to that home. Yeah. And now many of them are back off. Now, this pastor, who is a deeper life, Pastor Samuel J, told us in his account that, he's not too familiar with this Jemima, and that he got to know Jemima through a lady, he mentioned his name, if you recall, Priscilla. Now he has given us a contact of this person, and it turned out that it's not Priscilla, but it's a different name, Furiwa something. We've established or we've made contact with this woman, and this woman claims, I don't know anybody called Jima. The story is building on a hardline inconsistency and quite a troubling one. And you see, whether we like it or not, somebody is already gone. But can we do something in order to prevent, an occurrence another time? It may be you or me. Folks, brace yourself. Let's get started. My name is Naomi. A midweek frontline. My name will be Disa Ko. And I drink Komono Emu Hukaka. On Monday, it's the sharp account of Pastor Samuel J. Our Judgement Agogo Presby Hospital. Now, and come on here, it was 4 years, mammy, I said, away from me. Onate. No. The also from a canine talk. Almost to a response, Ediapa. A sharp pushback. Maybe I've been watching them with tea. And then you can make a sense tonight. A kwabe munswa. Mammy, and I, sister, and we are mienu, and I said, a very close friend. And so the front line, eating como, komo mo ni edi no emu nsem yehu pa giving a clear outlook of how Jima no kura bidru Ghana ba kokra do oni Jima ni na na buy o me bi nsem so pa yi that I need to share with the frontline viewers and listeners and so kwa be ma but then as of enra barely 24 hours you try see establish a contact with doctor no your operation and it's our software so or Jima bad so both of them were on the line and more kasa na same way PM ne say ono sa pastor no a ono ma yeti asese or your doctor as of enra na afi be PM so onye doctor obeti asese nti o so onye doctor eno da ho enna doctor na nkasa so or your operation e bisa na say ewra no oba no no wedi nkan akọ hospital bi dida e wo London no de nkrata bae obae no arrangement be na wo so ye wo no so me be hu say wo so kra no o carry A or B. The fact that why you be London does not mean that or they are no bad. You take a note to be that of a certified report. No, and so also mosomoya modia. Guys, or claim say womosu your modia because the man be down 2 days before the operation, which is a lie and throw. Umekumo bi bakwa. And then I gusu na me too for say she ye ka say your information say na ma bi crave for hoba. Minim why a man of fibroid near yenu animal money be braced, and I'm near the other. I shall we did ye, one more 2 years, and I'm near the other. And she said, a den ever. Ye careful, me see, ye a bray woman, you want bonimu. So, ube tia masama maker, no one yas so bracho, me see, ye were en bonimu, and then I make a chrono. Me say, the season a woman, and ye season, papa. Time na you woman and yet time papa a brain na you woman in your brepa and sana and centrania ACC ewa ye maimu Ghana and all over the world and yet science will bet me dia agro say bibia ya so ye atwe ye Monday me catch her say and you will suffer any or your pastor or your prophet or your bishop or your ark kanidi ho answer bishop naba and you need aso me catch them na wo de opa ka town ye dede e wo asemo rebia bibia bako akudru no udru wa ansamampo mo me catch so na branti bi to ye dede e kan se wentie e na wa ba na o mama wa wa atu na wo no ma akwa akobon twene no e wo asemo ko Ghana for ne de ade ba kwa menimu a e very very synonymous with us and again it's that of the idiosyncrasy of these people of color here. Yeah, so ding for. Yeah, so yeah, ding. You been with it to me to Ghana in India for. Yes, and so here to Nanzana. And so here no so better not when young Kaakyire bisa doing nam kwemoba. Yen tani at you. Yeah, folks. So tonight. Now with him. Also for him my number be says our number. And no. And na nipa we obodin presla. Mo amuti audio no. Obose presla and nam no so mane by. Unim said Naman or the man it turned out not to be a Presla, but a different name. Your friend, I mean, so nim ubiasa. So Becca said, why? A hospital no intentions been on way and on the gaslighting, my man, and I said, yeah, me, I don't know. Folks, tonight, praise yourself and some nampon so bad. A dorsal papa. The mobile far, saying sight and sounds near Kosheni may be any other. Also for one. Obe kaino your friend sempo a Sylvester born yiri to US Florida no okaino the minimum won komo bi won asem SMP is a packed show but of course minimum be 2 American terms right now up next to be Ghana Speaks proudly brought to you by Biogas expert engineers Kojo Awono is right here on my right and of course Kojo is going to speak to us on 1 or 2 stuff. Kitchen will be the very one I here. Malizi, I hope so you're watching. So let's see which of the kitchens you really want for your brothers. All of that. Near the Nyoma out to turn Nakwemo. Me who say Kwejo ye stars. Could you give me a point, eh? Good. Now what is it? Yes, it's a Monday and Timino in Nkomo, but and then Wednesday. Yes, person was just free kitchen. state of the art kitchen, guys. Mommy and Shibi, because kitchen a year in Nipa be brave, and tea Omunya, Obi Bizam is a kitchen, yes, channel, and no say ye must free, aha, nothing say, o made down back, you are near the Quaco Shahwa. You been the same, and I say, and also at the economy, and I say, and I'm so could you be his answer, Obi his question, and mama. Yeah. Yeah. So currently, state of the art kitchen, no. When you mark Elizabeth, Windsor, London. Hope the end of Francis, I'm okay.
Yeah. And the question now, Abisano.
Yeah.
Say your friend is saying, you want to me move from place to place and now. Say you're fixing that. Oh, baby, I see you're fixing no.
Yeah.
Ebia yabaye take measurement wo kitchen A
good
ewo is legon yabaye take measurement wo na aye kitchen ama no
exactly
ni yabaye fix wo ho na wo de kosunyane kitchen B
when ye ma po Francis
o de kosunyane kwekuba mika wasako kitchen B kitchen B ewo sunyane a
yes
because the measurement no enye the same nti enye possible you make a minimum sort of here.
Yeah, free my apartment where is Lego.
It's Lego. Yeah, take East Lego apartment no measurement in the area kitchen no. This all the cost unyani different and all the question motor. Now another kitchen. Now measurement different
different.
And to me fit ho. Yeah, unless say sa ashimota kitchen measurement no and the area dia wo di cost
Lego no.
In simple terms. Kitchen beyond the measurement in terms of kitchen, the size of the kitchen,
and
the space a kitchen, and then the design of the kitchen itself.
Sure.
Not the cabinet, the kitchen itself. Also, kitchen primarily kitchen agaza want the design dada. Baby a fridge be share. Baby a window be share. Baby a sink ebe ko. Baby a washing machine ebe ko. Baby a deep freezer ebe ko. Sanya mani nyina no oye obi a oye adwuma wo edan ho a no rakishin space ho a you have that communication naturally.
Sure. Naturally.
You have that communication. You will be hearing things in your ear. This is supposed to be here and this is here. That is here because bibia is hodada. Until you follow that procedure to do your kitchen. Bajoti must say you follow that same procedure to do your kitchen. For example, so which screen is on the kitchen a bit air straight, a bit so air curves
near
a yes, and a dynamo tier, space in a kitchen, baby, tier. I don't know if you edit design the kitchen. It is, for example, so who's kitchen screen this way. One who be no need you now, Opikia.
Yeah,
almost one who need you what picky. A baby yama about space, a baby, a space what is saying.
What is saying?
You buy the same design amount. Say your space no a 4 square na streets in a way here. The yen is a person or benano difference behind them. And with the offer picture no ye we are your comparison. Not I said difference be Oman. Difference be animal. Inti say your measurement na yafa and no your kitchen man there you have no problem.
I see.
You get it the way you are saying it on the screen.
No obi crabs.
Yeah.
The whole screen is no.
That's exactly how you are going to say it. Difference be animal. Kweku say kitchen ya bebre woni say that okay you are speaking for people say you wakasa da wakasa dia say you have seen a lot of kitchens yeah yes. Say a lot of kitchens kitchen we pa kukujai
and the yesin
fino the island yes yeah nti mamu kitchen bia obahu na onije hu bia betumi apeke nyama bia ebekọ kitchen mu be extractor your inbuilt oven and there and a microwave say na wo pe kitchen bia no just say me per way we'll provide everything the way you are saying it light in the was here no I won't say sometimes no bia na baby out of them enwumre na ya room light and I say light mpo ho now ontumi enhwe light in the wo ho no betumi ahwe fam ayeden. So that is why sometimes we provide those things.
I see.
Sounds and as you see, no, they are modern homes. Dream homes.
Yeah.
It is a be dream home now. We Jumawa. So say no be Jumanafa. And yes, open our year, but you do it with talking with the person, taking decision with the person. Say, okay, we na open there, but me we are but okay, we design it. I'll follow the design, pepper, and do your work for you.
Yeah.
And depending there, nipa no open at the end.
Yes.
Open, depending your open, now why yaman sa. You can only advise. You can only advise the client. Say we anka we and as a way boa. Client better I say, but we say okay, my home was so the no peno. So
in this case, me who we were, no man, no a picture number. Would that differ from that of materials? And I said that same materials
that same material because material kitchen in our material kitchen in our difference be annual. And I pay if a back color mpua, ye ma to color no color open. Yeah, we can only advise. On say your way down, higher quite drastic. Wow, so we ye kishia. We ye kishia very good. We ye kishia. O to color sebio. That's one who said that's what because why kitchen. I want family in life every. I want to be any be every. This say hoye fina be any o yen bibia kotoma ye kwena e bai. Nti o so choose color any your way down betumi ade apart from say no more arrange kitchen ho there are a lot of things that you need to consider. Wow, and you say oh ye kitchen because you are asked to do it. But you are doing it to achieve a certain target. The beautification one meeting the purpose for which you are doing it is also another thing you need to think about. Until you say kitchen because you are paid to do a kitchen. No, and yes, I know humanity. You are but into a kitchen, so you have that in mind. The finishing, the look, everything you need to consider it.
You need to consider it because we need. And I say you could read Kenya or the Baba. It be real was say, oh, and now we health ni pidiana wujina na a hot ne fapping. Say, oh, ye aduane mu wenye bi. So, na aduane e ko mu na aduane na icon. It was abia. A bit my come out and you come and into kitchen. Yeah, as I said, the best. I said kitchen or at tier one and from my would you a serene environment. And they said, yeah, who sees in it here. And then I could ask my intentions. Into when said you walk. Ye kitchen and then a group in yedi. Yesterday be a bit mad. I great one. Could you quote next one?
If your ball,
oh, great one. Said you could you can still instill want some a challenge at the back. Most of you, you find yourself in Alice of Wonderland. As many as he could come boho and so none of the bit you. The way the GD Ben made enemy. Would you do be a dream? No, convince me.
Yeah. For we Munfa survey report into Wenuso.
Yeah. Guys, moon check there's a report here on this boho. Yeah, last week. No. Moon check is our report now. Could you new uncle? All right, could you?
Yeah, we who? I did about what me can say.
Yeah.
So what's steady fiti? Baby, I started Juma free. Abedu ha. Ye boho amount for your boho. Na nwa tubaku mienu miensa na emba ana mo frɛ adentina adentina so bi kotu na amba hwensuo omoso apie ba omoso apie ba adentina ma for tunsuo na emba enu na mo frɛ se yemra na ebeke ma because one was say adwuma ye no is quite exceptional
sure
wa ho adwuma edimu enim de ye and one say wo frɛ na say babetumi atunsuo ma wo nyansuo ana say bia bia wo tunsuo no po nkini ye de ewo
ho a
anu tire tunsuo a ye profile we na gravos na eba ana fractures anwa e free ase hoba no ye profile na ya hu say okay we nti say ya do zone na if you say nkini no depending on fractures na eba anwa na eba no ye betumi aka say gina has ye into aso biom ye into aso in the sense that ye to aso mo a ye benya nkini but ye jai wo ba bia ye nya nkini no bo ye nya anu tira fi bi wo masa dongo officer dongo bi chiao officer dongo fie e ko tunsuo no na umu ka kire ne say ho no nkini nko a o kaswa e ho no nkini nko a
kaswa meaning senti a kaswa no be very complex because closer to
abase ya tunsuo kaswa say nya
nkini na mentias
nti adongo ho no ye tu baaku nkini enim
guys can I get the report there's a report about system monhwemra
ye tu baaku na ya nya nkini enim But second one na Titi Kaakyire be den. Ewo mu na a different line. And I fire and as nsuo no aye tu nsuo no. Ye tu nsuo no. Na aye say stop over baby na yan stop na ya ko be 15 meters aka ho. Aka ya say 15 meters na dey ka won ka no so ye nyankire. Aha, aka no so ye nyankire. But anu on ade na dey go from sa.
We say we profile.
Yeah, profile. Nti side na communication. E kire dey ekoso from ho. Sade na idugu from gagran sa no.
Last week you thought
yes. E ade e wo ase ho a. Yes, e kire ye say aha enje wo ha eje. De wo hwe wo screen so yi. Te ba betu nsuo mo, anya say asore na betu nsuo. Debe. Anya say one friend, one my insecurity no say betu nsuo debe. Ye enye adwuma sa.
Steady geological. Yes.
Second first ye ba, ye di kan ba site ho. Ni aye solve ni aye report no I hwe say ahifa ana ebenya nsuo na nsuo ebenya po no ahifa na yesi yen pointing yen fa machine si wa yen tu nti ye hu na ye tu ye enim ba bia nsuo no ye tu a ye benya nsuo a ye benya nsuo dodo ama wo anya se ye tu no keke anu tira ye tu nsuo a ye tu so se agrofo ye de yo mu tu so mu nya nsuo obi tu bi fra we se nsuo ni masase so se nsuo ni wasase so se ye na kire se nsuo ni wasase so o de mayame tu nsuo ni ho a ne ya ho ye ko to na nsuo ne pai bebrebe umfa bebre ya yisa woton ma maybe the anti Esther whatever ye kwa to nsuo ama no ye to first one man nsuo no e basa second one e kwa ye survey to ho bi esera nsuo no do so ha because nsuo we ya yisa woton
you see
one ton enye yi
e doors
do because the ho nyina ye blue tin na wo screen so enti blue lines ni nyina no e ho na ye nsuo no o bebi ho blue ni nyina ye nsuo ebe ho blue line nyina ye nsuo nti ye tu awa blue no pepe a ye benya nsuo correct but wo ko tu wo bebe ye yellow na anu na because nya fide bia na wo use nti de kwakwo wo say wo so yellow na wo top number 8 after 7
your number
I was 8 no so to 8 no so a ebe du mfefi ho a wo say nsuo no wo 9 so and nsuo no wo 6 nso 7 nsuo no wo 6 nti wo tu 7 and I want to 8 so onyansio because nsio no I want say anko 2 line no mo into onyansio bia o hana nsio na bakakra but so we solve ni say na wo nim de wo ye na wo tu no according to the report that kita wona ba ni say na onyansio
so easy that you get water
abrofo ne broni nim say woni eni ase ho eni ase ho eni asase na ase
we ni asase ho but nimdie bi ntino wakyerɛ how obey obey
so ye no and so afidie no what afidie no e afidie na ye de adwuma nti so to me afford afidie na odwuma no be easy to do nti we aye amanfo bi hu say adwuma ye no ye nimdie and I say adwuma so ye akodo be adwuma no to nim the work will know you the work will know you and you also know the work
identifies you also able to identify
yes that is it adwuma no be hu also ahu adwuma no and you are good to go sana ye bo adwuma tie na de ba ko no say be ko nsuo ya to mamofo to mamofo de ka say tunsuo ne ton say ya wo to busia mu kwa na busia no wasase a tunsuo wo so nsuo e nkwan water is life obia yansuo nipa be na betina say de na ye wasase nsuo ka ho
me kwa de ana me stretch ma real estate for
yes
can you imagine
I can say wo apeda
what we see down
what to be know that your project we are not sat at for because you're developing area people will need water what we to see as so be so asase what nyame adu what me to asase nko what to dia tunzi also amafo beto sansio no ma onye skasi wo dan na nso nda so wo ho eyenim die
forever and ever
also obi to be was carry papa was kapa obi wo ni papa was kapa wo ni papa was kapa ni papa e was carry na ko we school nyina na so ni papa ko fa obi ba betina ni ke watiti no ba sa papa no bewu
no de adwuma na hye den sa
papa no bewu ni ba no be da ni hia ni ba de wo betina ni papa nke ba na ni odifo eye nim die it's just nim die wa bi ne wo tremu no e de kire die eye so wo die
who you become
wa bi ne wo tremu no it doesn't matter wa bi ne wo tremu no yes because making money is very easy
wa bi ne na e ma ye hu onipa ban ba
chi it's as simple as that it's as simple as that because making money in Ghana is very easy and very simple. And when I say you follow the principle, save people. If you can save people, then you are good to go. If you can save people and save them well, you are good to go. If you are over 2 hours, as I say, a blue soy 28,000. Now, month for a beton 1 year ago, and also you didn't want to mean. Eh? But what I said that now? Because you are to my mouth for 1 tokra a month, or to me tons, you pay 20,000. Okay, for instance, so who to me to a month, who to me to say 10,000. 10,000, how many months are we to cover 28,000? Within 3 months, on your sick. I do my bend a year. Within 3 months, nobody may or capital or investment. If you post 28,000, or you call it treasure bill. Within 3 months, Obenya way, saying, and you're 4% to pay. And you're 4%.
Water is essential.
Say 15% in poor. Over to years, I return within way. They may say, move for 1 green cohort. There is money in Ghana here. Nyama kitikiti over for 1 green man. No. Nyaman kitiwa, bunu. What say, we there, the percentage coat, let me go to the office. The percentage coat, let me go to the office. Me to the car front. At the end of the and five Bob Lao. No. Nyama, why Guinea, won't Guinea, and a massacre. Nyaman kitty way. We were down for beer or US. Also, Mr. Metinaga, say, oh, as I said, 2 million hours. Say, maximum 100,000. Yeah, 2 million. With a month, but 3 tons, you say 60,000, 50,000, almost $5,000.
That's how much dollars?
About 50,000, 60,000.
That be yes, within a month.
Yeah, about $50,000. About $50,000. About $25,000. I say, could you? It is you want to $5,000 a month. Me say. Sika how? This is sika ni ha. Eye nimdie no. Ene adwene kita wo. Wahu, yetumi wo nipa mienu we ntafo bako be ye bako nye ye. Ne nyina ya adwene no.
Adwene no.
Wahu.
Great. Ni na ya adwene.
Nti Jemi kan nyina ne say.
God, guys, move insure we in brand. Machine. Insure no ye two of them from run here nhwe. Na
insure asase no so.
Enhu insure God. E bi ne go.
To insure asase no so. O to insure asase no so a. Insure na be mo sika ma wo de ye. Ye o so de ye bia obi woman be okay say last na ye din komo say wo be talk am abusi ani so on fa nkotwen na o share scammer fee na so on twen ye nti papa me bi na obeye bi nti o tie na o say kwadwo de won ka na nyansa wo mo me to me send ska buri man say won fa ye repair nti mun ko tu nsuo ma mo ena yakotu nsuo ba ko pe nsuo ba ko na yakoto no so mun ton mo diska number.
That's right.
On said I say can one W na onya maintain on person by maintenance. And on say tons you know.
That's right.
Omo adi ampo a month omunya 7,000. Wow. A month omunya 7,000. A month that taxi I do about 7,000.
And yes small money sao.
7,000. Oh taxi. Oh Uber but you 7,000 a month. Uber auto Uber ma obi gra or the Jima na wa wo dia. But you pay 7,000. If you cross say 5,000 na onya Uber but you 5,000.
Never.
Uber to him 5,000. Uber to him 5,000. Enti ohia o se kwadu asem o muka no ya no kore wo say skabu se for ya disika ya na otumie 7,000 badia na ade no sika wo mu nti mun ko ko tuba ko ka ho e na ko tuka o mana ya mienu nti onu ni calculation dey say 5,000 put na minya amount 10,000 say ye ka na mato mi ko to Uber ka e be bia 100,000 and I say bia be say 90,000 90,000 so mienu ye say it's less than 70,000 it's less than 60,000.
No bet me that money in the very shortest possible time. 2-3 months.
2-3 months. No one you sika or sika. And answer you so enye o e ka so engineer say. Yen ka say road waiter wo. Yen ka police a chikano. Insio na watu wo fi ho.
Exhaust ne.
Yen ka say friend say engineer we na ye we. Yen ka say bia mi ko no.
All those monkey tricks.
Obian from insio na watu. Busu mi so a agi so say sika ba fi biom. Obi ya na so say sika ba fi biom. No. There are a lot of things are able to me at the end of one year, man, boy, or dada sitting them and be a and see why you come once away. Into what would tear me now, person to so fear. And I say, Upa so ye car when you man the idea, Mpacho to see Insiono, ye catch us and Siono by insurance, mano. Ye catch us by toying you well in Gumu, and I did and I say, police are watching in Siono.
Moto no,
moto no, the Yejuma. The man say light to her. You bet I'm for area Hobertons you now on your ska. If you class a 2,000 on a month for 1 year, I say 2 years, I say it's your no answer and then answer. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
Nail it. Now, guys, can you pause here? Pause here, I'm pause. Oh, Moko. Now me person no, come back. I did be good for more. Me person be say this one great. Stay a while on it. This is what you used to profile.
Yes. We
I'm saying who be different.
Yes, yeah, different. Yeah, the checky fractures no. Yeah, drilling and so no frase anwano frase ba. E kire be bia ya do. Fractures like saying a weight about me am enkini and I say auntie ade we communicate kire e communicate
we nim haye ye bit gravel but e kire ho de na quite
that is it nti e communication we kire say bia on be bia ye kwaji sa de gravel no e bia na ya pai rock wase ya pai rock na anti ye nim say ye rock mutie free rock no ma ye kwa hase ya do anwam e bia na ya kodu claim mu ye do claim a ye penetrate claim na e bia ye kodu ye penetrate claim no on say you go claim so a claim so no and to me penetrate claim no e be gina so ba say ye glove wase e be twemu akọ nti so no en yield
because assassin lay
en yield nti we ye communication say what do ha say what do okay jai men jai kwaso nti communication so who the cause was here you must know what is going on down
say we need to
conti the every hoba nyina no e communicate kire o adwuma enimu ye die
bibi ntina me no stay wa
okay
because me person ni pe bi ti ade bi ase say nye dwuma bi say technically could join here the
oh no
there is this that we need to learn geologically.
Your friend is yes your friend is saying last year ko tu si obi wo apramai onimo oti hoda apramai ye tu mienu apramai ena ko tu bako apramai ye tu okwan ho a nti ye tu si onu wie ena me ka kiro mo say o say ma ye go de jumada oh na I did go de so onim good iti yeah we are because say mo fa we bra mo wash gravel we mami
everybody
ko wash we ko no this is your watch here was a good way starting in the quiet
but ukra you lucky so be hu ya
is starting in the quiet
from the baby and ukra
oh is starting in the quiet yes I profile it to me oh yeah it miss the brain
I see
so adwuma no akoye adwuma nti yanim ye me ba kire nyina ne say we dey agrom tap ye me ba kire nyina ne say o tu so wo fia o ska o boka ko tax o di tu ska ans yo no betumi ahwe o ma o skupi o to o tu akwa wi e yanim de e adwe kita wo enu tatu wo ntafo bienu baaku etumi eye ye obrabom eye ye in a sense say the bibia to be tu ye man abrabom esi ni ye ana baaku emboano minim profo guy mienu bi o free ekrom o mu we senior high school no ana baaku ka kire papa so on senior high school na so ka ono boko akoko university no former no be adwuma ana baaku so boko university so boko university knowledge is power what you say
knowledge is power
obo we aye degree we about we after 4 years then we now start to pottery farm now the pottery farm I can get to the extent say the brand want to be on your man I just also or ye you man nua nti ono so animdi akonya o school no o dia be bu adwuma no ne adwuma no asa ko nim kese dem ka pajo animdi ono so akonya afri school no o dia be bu ani nua adwuma no aba no so asa to anamo akwanim dem kire ne say bibia mu no eye wadwene ekita wo so body yi o asase so eye wadwene so boko nim eye wadwene se won to anamo so agina wa wadwene so nti you can say
Manye
Debbie. You that responsibility for you to be good.
It's about your brain, how you think.
It is up to you.
I say, dear Kojoke, now no Monday and better American was spending multi-billion-dollar a year space exploration. And no matter me a space capsule man in the moon or Artemis.
Yeah.
One compare some moon. Now I was asking we can say, but when we run moon one day. I may feel the space one up easy going and coming in us.
Even Japan is doing the same thing.
Bibini tiha or ya kokani na eduabo. Wabudia ba. Great, so of course we stay a while longer with boldness. Yan wrap up, then they better wrap up with.
Yeah, yanko as I say so.
God.
As I say, wow, Jimina, open as I say out of a filling station.
Yeah.
And I open Diato. As a Michel died ne. And then war Judgement estate.
Okay.
Judgement estate there were Judgement.
Judgement.
Yeah. And then was a estate in way. As a Mivanchero. on sale. Yeah, tong. Yeah, tong. Nti we need you one but
next week you bet me you pictures.
You bet me I say you buy a production for no. But next week you be. Aha, yeah, tong. Nti open dan ya sidada. Na ode we obet me anya bia tong. Na wo area ha. Ohun area we me was say wo ha.
This is Legon Hills.
Legon Hills. When you say yeah kwan no.
I know.
Road no. Bridge was you know.
Let's see na how they say yeah. Aha. Why not person here my neighbor? The last time we visit we person your neighbor. Anyway, I had a BA.
Yeah, I had a
big one.
This idea
Legon Hills.
Yeah, Quilite nyina hospital wo China Mokese pa.
China Mokese nso
nimu ha. State Housing Corporation. Almost was about 500 wo. Omu ye main road no, so almost starting main road. Mu through a main road no. Omu ye main road no. Omu ye. And
say aha na Accra no ewo. Serene environment pa contaminated bia
I can have plot the plot aka into open bia no beto enu no wo dan we or the she on say your old video na we hwe video we be say 2 years and 3 years ago video ni na we kwan no mu ye kwan no they have started constructing the road pretty amas
that's the main road
pretty way a friend is saying mo that kwan no pretty amehia everywhere eko tema omu ye kwan no nti kwan we mo mano kese pa
expanding no
3 6 lane
3 on the left 3 on the right
yes no omu yes ya nti say office eho no ye kan wasema abasi na na want me to na ma tamu ni e so to na as I say eka wo ho
one of these days I see a shadow could video pa
one and half plot pen as I say eka
one and half
I say more than that they are wonya
we in Legon Hills
and I say one plot
I mean can go with him Legon Hills
and apart from assassin so kweku your dan was paint the Sakuma not 3 bedroom
Hey, ambo refi and sadine
your dan was a 3 bedroom what me aton nti no so here dan ya sia we no so move akomo a akonya offer numbers a screen so 0555 893001 0555 893001 and 0546 20 53 77 0546 20 53 77 offer sa number na ye be ye den we mama ba share wadwemu ne do akọ dan no de wo pen no select na mo pa mo mo expose this year 2000
but quick one before okay you be and be wrap about numbers finish up with the airport
say oh ye ba e friend say new tax ayeye so wo akọ say
it's like ye common
wo say hat here we na light important so you we nimudia asambane nipa blabo mu bia no yese mputu wo abrabo mu oni ye bia wo ye bia no eso hu development wo mu nipa yeso su ade ko onim yeso su ade ko onim you have to learn you have to be innovative
exactly creative
and creative yese nyama bia yeso fa bibi ka ho wa ho ha we another floor enye tax na ya tu wo ho enye tax na ya tu wo ho we ye opposite
o see Apreku na lines we na say
nye lines asem so open lines wo be lines wo
opposite na why wo ho
ye opposite obi dem na ohunu sa je say moon so na wo yi obi dem na ohunu sa je say o nanti moon so mo fo bako no so ntu so man hwe ye ablori ni ye no ne de ye tutu tas no wo fam
yes na ye fa no rap ya time na so
ye to be yi tas no nyina fam ho na ya ye wo so ye pese bet be ye tas no so
original tas mo fa no rap quick na
dem back say so wo hu we na wo pese ye two tas mawo ana ye pop mawo ana ye expose mawo but me afre e bi wo dan wo pese two tas wo mu frey ba be two tas e bi na ye expose na wo pe normal tas no anso what tas no na so wo hia e bet me supply ya mawo
tas pa ni ye to no ye to no ho sa no
nti we open expose no so a ye bet me aye expose no so aye ama say ye normal tas na what dada na wo pese ye ntuma wa na ye supply tas na ye betuma won so a yo ho ba be yama nti de wo pe bia no ana ye adwuma ye professional work anya adwuma ye no na basa de ye wi onim say yes ye adwuma ma nti onyama bebre a ye electrical work POP kan kai say ye betuta so dem ye 2 year wa wo gina no say yes ya tuta sama nti dem ba kire nyina say adwuma bia fa dan ho preta so fa POP ho ana so dan kra na wai dan na kasasa wo ho na paint no sorry dan no ho dan no e ya apo e from dampness na wo pese enye ho adwuma ma wa akonya wo no so offer number say wo screen so 5 89 3001 0555 89 3001 0555 89 3001 and 0546 20 53 77 0546 20 53 77 and the number is so free. The one who from a task I had two who say a task I had to me pass so share like we can line room we a opposite and you no matter so a opposite on say a no bakuni and line him and a bakuni panu per line and a year no and to say a task was sign every 2000 one who say yes task na two
yeah
and say but say 2000 or 2000 into new year now one ya so level and you say you go 2000 over them we na nsi go washroom na nsi no na free washroom ebe go bedroom Debbie and yes sir you were quite first 2000 na 2 years on you say yeah 2000 ma
yeah
aha nti say o adwuma be saa so ya but you me afre na ya behwe na ye ne year once ama wonye so be ya we na so meni age ho na wasa go for be ma na be ye no foforo no adwuma wo ko ya for be oni adwuma no preko na wo ye no year once and for all na what one am
Egyptian be them most
and anya we yin kwa kwaku de ye wo de mu nyina no ye wo abonte de
yeah
so obeye your friend say obeye task obeye task a so cast concrete we around 2000 was so nyina is cast concrete obe cast no ye to me ye ni say e ma ni ndani task
simple next straight up onya fe we
na cement
ya total
na dey annoying kwa ni say obeye 2000 wo compound no agi say oye concrete wo form around 2000 no nti concrete
ni kwa enye yin say what we na sometimes task ni ye
noise
anase ba kwa pai
na ba kwa pai o ko hwe so onya
this figure
so yeah a friend pavement in so is you gusa na be green na bibia be nwura be fifi wo mu na if you white tata Debbie we once and also problem ni nyina till the kingdom come so we be training nti mo mo pesa mo sua adwuma ye no be no akonya obetumi afre numbers no wa opese ye adwuma bi won so obetumi afre ye ho kwa be fa so a ebetumi asolve issues
adwuma
asam na mekai nti wo oba wo we school you have a young man and I say we panyimpo na wo ye adwuma bi dada obetumi asua bi aka ho aha tie and die na ye wo ye housewife na onim tie and die a enye bibia na obafro ku no say service cancer na mato ukuna kwa adwuma o peso wo to tomatoes nso e so fro ku no samina be kire kwa e fa so ye samina e so sua bi wo fi obetumi ya mafo beto madam asaga no madam asaga no we Finland no wa brochi obedu Ghana ye ohun ade no so ba be so ye wa sua mo ye ni na ye adwuma for several years after us come back
good one
madam asaga lady na ohun no ye bidie ohun machine sa ohun ye wo hoye sani pa no ye bidie friend Freeman oye the award winning journalist of Voter region the award winning journalist of Voter region no gina machine hu ye bidie wa sia nka obeye journalist muao lady na o she ntuma we no chichi ni no wa brochi o obaga na ha na obaso yese dwudi oye we na ya ginu onu so na san kira manfo ye company no yeah nti ye program be se do akwa brochi by your program bia o ka ho bi na ye nti o tie mi o ye oba besua bi ye bidie na ye bidie sodas na ye die bidie sodas na when original ho we journalist of Voter Star second one say journalist of Voter Star
and wow these journalists
this is a chako bidie na ye bidie no so that's na dey say bidie ni kube hu na dey say bidie we ye say besu idea we ye na ye na ye ska
wonsa no adwuma na ye ska
wo say person na office
ya guduko
wo so go na office wo so check go na office okay dey ho wo so check go na office abrea obotumi asua adwuma we ama wo sa akọwanu na me ka say te obesi ye na esi wo ye e wadwene kita wo
wadwene kita great
say wanamo bia wo tu asase isu ebesi wo ye na nsi wo ye it is up to you esro ha move me to we runs na man for me esro ha
it's your head kojo means
your head it's your how do ye year bibia wo ye be koso ye ba wo hanu nyenso a the same thing say you can quality
Oman no there is a problem that we you
can quality enuanom because enuanom nyina fi say agi so awsoro no pache court office no
mean office where you so bonini krono nko na ye wi
enya no na yasem no wow sometimes very annoying Because who's here, Juma, and so on BBA. I will need your service. You will do it for me, and I pay. So I'm moving here, means soon, baby. I'm buying in a to the office. Why never say,
it's a carpenter in a mason.
Oh,
you know, someone who could and see home.
Oh, it's a green. Yeah, young Guinness, I'm a wink it because who cannot tell me so gonna hana sika here. What gonna ha? Quinsu, a friend, only Quinsu, a brutal granite fifi. Only a from what to make actually say, Ghana, Africa, Ghana has it. Yet to me, all year round. All year round. But instead of a catcher, so the only sky. Yeah, Juma, we are Juma Benyeska. Good work, save people. Work, save people. Folks, what saving crop for you, Juma? Now, a month for at your car, they will pay you based on the value you have in you. Yeah. And yes, we'll be also going to most can be a debut. I didn't say to a lawyer. Because of the value he has. Wow, I don't know to a taxi driver because of the value the taxi driver have. Until we be value also, you will also break through. And you say you depend the BSA you go to our office. Bro, you can work, you can do other things. So office for baby kahu. Wow, for baby kahu. Then you know to be boss of mine no anymore. Until they can say, oh, you want to be say nyamawa. Akonya ho, premi. Kojo, mbabe me dear, me pesika bia, me pebi. Say ya kronosika bia, mini problem. Good one. Thank you very much, Kojo Awono. Tonight was spending time with me, pa. Of course, many times. Bonsen Wadum. So about there, I say my man is space, me Kojo to me walking through for many things that a pebble and castano Dutch and stuff. Numbers no, they are two Gano. Watch row and I will save it. God, passion and so say. Nina so WhatsApp. Yes, God, our WhatsApp. And so, your friend will be on far. Maybe I'm a catcher. Just drop voice note. Where you are communicating from, and then DNA will say, yeah, mouth, and then your bar will just return the call, and then no bidding call. Make a short break, me bar. The Frontline Ghana Speaks second edition takes over. I'll be right back. Stick and stay. Great guys, welcome back to the Frontline show. Of course, just gone past Biogas expert engineers, marking 7 minutes approximately gone past the hour 9. I am Apreku and of course your host. Of course, up next would be politics of today tonight. The family of the late Jima has finally broken their silence. In a stunning response, they have described the account of Pastor Samuel J. as riddled with inconsistencies, of course, outright falsehoods, as questions continue to mount. The family is now stepping forward to set the record straight, challenging key claims and revealing their
own version of event. Tonight, the Frontline brings you the family's account, their narrative, because the truth, they say, has long been buried. But before we air the family's account, we take a quick look at what I call sight and sound, keeping and shaking the Christian world today, as many within the faith find themselves in what can only be described as Alice in Wonderland. Maybe both family in account, actually. Right, Monday, Nkosuo ne Osofo no ye deeper life Osofo no ye Venice. Guys, I want a picture and I'm waiting me there to so quick one. Osofo ye friend of Samuel AJ I ono ene nam no so Jima sister he free London Dubai Ghana say pay occupation here with free. And what Osofo ye friend saying and somebody be bring no ni ma me mpo na fairness ni ye bo account ni show Monday ye ne family ni so di family nature say Nina enye ne kre almost actually say me mebo achro enche kra Osofo no da ho no ye Pastor Samuel eje ono da yes and sembi woman APPI ho family account ebeti but before no before we air the family's account e be say me yi ne maybe so echre Ghana for me ye hwe na no so e part of nkoma ye die efa ya sofo ho e wo memu ha because we are made to Ghana for say you're careful. Tonight, we take a closer look at the disturbing story of Sylvester Ofori, a Ghanaian self-styled, self-acclaimed, self-imposed man of God, once lived in the United States with his wife. What began as a seemingly ordinary life abroad quickly spiraled into tragedy. In a shocking turn of events, he shot his wife, killing her instantly, following what authorities describe as an unresolved and still unclear domestic, dispute. ATV Global has the rest of the story, folks. And they're saying, it didn't kind hint him. Sir, Abrantia not over America, no your software. Or no CEO, so your software, your friend, a Sylvester, Ofori Mokai, or your gun in his software over. On any irritated etnaya, inima some coin buyer, on any irritem baye deja. Before our very eyes, nature says our self-style a year kind of saying Sylvester Ofori Okuni. But in Sembi Kuko, so prior to say, na obe shooting iri kuno. Nurse sent ni yene busian for because video oba beshe. Ube mu say, oba ni nua be makra no, ene osofo no enya. Friends encounter bi with your emo catching be man sofo ne catch ni friends lady we ne yire no say unia ba no se menkunu a ene na me ye fake ampara nso osofo yi Sylvester ekuma me ye but circumstance be na fast so ye ma otumi ku mami well ATV Global News for a follow story papa pay no mo de on account about so Women share account, and they say the ATV Global for it may a bobo 179 buyer. Of course, we all have to watch this and then learn out of it. Guys, take a listen to this and then make a sense of it. Take a lesson. Your first video, no more share video, no.
For after police for a release videos now. Abrantia friend of Sylvester Ofori or so for our near Barbara Moti America. Misunderstand the Bibo Muntim. A man in the car say Nikuno behave some style bintino or so Jawariano, and Tinikuno and sign divorce papers keke. No Munya warrior, Nikuno so beside divorce papers pa. A man in Nobia fan a party or Kaakyire Bush your phone him or money paying and ra. Nana Yeren Ebra penny one more Kaakyire and Yeren brand say. So when kum Mrs. Tana Nankono or you fake.
Promise me, if I don't kill your sister, then me, I am fake.
Or can't say any and Yeren Brano decided or free police for no aboma and yes, Sylvester or so for no. I shall born a year to a cumuno. ena Barbara e ka che ne bra panyin se oh onya abotre hwe na wan free police fo bia ama asem no an escalate sa na yampa omu firi hono mu a omu koya ababa no ko adwuma mu a ena ni Abrante Sylvester sofo yi eto an yire no e wa adwuma mu bank e ko bo ni tuo ekun no.
Can I promise you something? Promise me. If I don't kill your sister, then me, I am fake. You got the video, right?
Yeah, I got it.
I call the cops.
No.
No, call the cops. Then, no.
Barbara, stop that.
Tanya, you don't play with threats like this. Jen, I'm calling the cops. No, you don't play with threats. Please call the cops. It should escalate. He's threatening you in front of me. He said he's gonna kill you. What are you waiting for?
Sabre dia fena police for a release videos a kwan Abrante na fa so kwatete ye toto anu ne yire no a wo frɛ no dada no mani pie ba abonten be gina abonten e bo ni toku no omo the videos na ba abonten eyewitness and so around ono so actually side of the story and ababa one sister ababa wa wote America e frɛ no Barbara Tommy okoshia ne kunu Sylvester e wo church program bi ase last time no na ne kunu Sylvester ono no ye osofo nkuma omo ye osofo nketoa but na Sylvester ebra panyin so e ye osofo panyin a omo na host sa church program na omo kwa ase no na Sylvester bra panyin no e hye Barbara nkom se nyankopɔ abie nani se wo hunu se Barbara e ware sofo e wo realm of the spirit intini sa sofo no so e ni nua be maketoa a friend Sylvester nyame na meka na emom no Barbara sister e na kire sansem nim
Sorry, Sylvester di nua panyin e na hye nkom no.
Okay.
Say nyame si onware mimi nua Barbara no. Ya mpupu yeti. No kura ni nyame mi nua ne so ware no.
Esan se sa abre no na ebusuafo no so nyame sem e wo ma afanti no ombekan no omampupu muti a omo ware fefefe edema da fofo imienu te se na wedding shan may you may kiss your bride and bibia ko so kama omo ware in the year 2015 from that 2015 no eba down getting to 2017 2019 one minute there na ware no ni gisem nko a until say Sylvester started say or share church programs e Ghana has abre no 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 so sofo nti or expand ne ho na o hwa sofo e Ghana ha wo hu reverend obofo mo ene obi ni mo ahu say what say asofodie e Ghana say amanfo kwa ase pa bibufo no ene mo gogu ase say ipoi nti no o decide say saade a oba Ghana no abeti asori ni bi e Ghana ha ene oba ya one ne nanfo abrafofo miyinu ebepa asase wo Ghana te obeduru Ghana ne de ne botaa ode ba ya nyina ne se o abeton asase no na Ghana de obeton asase na ne oba bie wa asori a Ghana fo no ba asori na se pa nti ne idea ode ba ya nyina eno no te obeduru ye no ene obesoe e wona yire na busuafo so ene okochiachia omo wie ye no ene okohwe ne nsase ene obi introduce no into mountains sa asofo bebrebi ekọ mountains so ekokobo mpaye ena papa Sylvester for ekopie mu asofo no enten enta mountains one okokobo mpaye fasting and prayers no ehonum ena eko introduce no into shrine eni juju says o person no so bie na asore na nipa bebere ba anya ni kan na omudi ye o na emom no omu yusu magic bi ono so no onje magic ndi enti ane omudi ne ko nzema ema papa ye kopie mu nzema no okodu ye no okohu tumi yesa tumi bi e o ba bi ya kire no magic ehonum no eno se hey sa tumi bi e wo wiase nti no ne ho pre no pa enwo sa ba back e be sisa no nyoma e ma woni ne nanfo abrofo mi no ne mo ba Ghana no omo sa ko back to America okodu ye na ena odi ani giemu ekobo ne yire Barbara mane semro okodu Ghana no hwe wa be hu se sa tumi bi e wo ba bi pa na sa nyame tumi na e ka se nyame tumi no se nyame tumi be bia o na emom no eye nipa na nkasa ene ye mix nyoma bi na odi aye bibi nyankomade na odi afre nipa ya ye nsenkyereni a kire no Ghana ase enti ne yire ne nka ne ho na omumra beti asore no Ghana ase na omunko nzema honom na omunko hu sa mpanyimfo na okohu omu a omo kire ne sa magic tricks no ena ne yire na afa na adwene ama no ena okache ne say onye interested enti ne kunu etena America ho nyimina no na wa basa a afre krampo de weeks later okwa asore ya ne akache ne say ne yire no beifo ompese obeyeye na ne aba be siri tirim se ene ne enuntra ena ne yere ne mpese obeyi nechi edina ba Ghana no ena ono nko a ebetena se no plan ye ena obepie mu Ghana ha sei obedu ye no ena odi nti wurawura mu saa ena okokohu okotfo no ena ne ye kaka ne obo mu ma no ena obi nim de ye ma no ena Abrante osa call back to America according to ne yere no osemra ne kunu no free Ghana sa ba ya wa mo na mane no ehono mo ana ne suban nyina esesa ye afei de kakra bi a ebro na ne bofu ye kra onim de aba ne kunu ne so afei de obi a kwa asore a na o preach kire manfo se omo nsa kire omo adwene no na afei o ka kire omo se nyankopon ani babi ahu omo sore omo fo omo adwene ni di afei otimi burumpo no de akwa asore de no odi tu asore manefo na afei asore no emu ejigu kakra saa e ma manfo na omo kọ na asore no omo so etiye e ma ne hu se no enye sei enti na obeware ni kunu no ade kro enti na obeware ni kunu no ne se obi a osuro nyankopon a wa abadaye eti ode be ware ni kunu ni sisi ade se ni kunu no ese nyankopon ni babia na onsuro nyame bia na adwene nko a ene de live life dia na se nkom na de share se obe ware sofo onsuro nyame no enye no ene de ahye no no aso no wasesa ofie a bibi kakra bia na wato ne sa abo ne yiri nti ne yiri ne se anya nto na anya ntua nti aware no wajai ene osesa no nyoma e ko na ofo ofie ene okọ court ene okọ divorce papers e ba ene obesensan ye ene ode call ni kunu se ni kunu nsensan a ni kunu ne se da enya de obesensan nti e continue ye for 3 months na ne yere na free nchen na oguso epesiu no sa den a on sign papers no na nkomunja aware no ntimi nya kwan fa baby no so fa ne baby no o ma wo abante na se ompene ene empene china ene 3 months later babra wo ho ena ni sister panyini a ni video etego osu efe ne ka che ne se ni kunu no ne man papers bi na ode man maybe atwem no e wo hefa ena o ka se oh e wo ni kunu ni fie ho no mu de oni na jai no Sylvester sofo no ntina se wo se wosa akọ honom e ko fa sa papers no nti wo kọ no ena oni ni nua baba akọ ena fe ni bra panyi ena mo ko so mo ko fa sa papers no emra mo ko du ye no Sylvester so ompene emma aye ne yere ne enwura fie mu honom omo nko kan adan ntokwa ema wa butu ne yere ne so mia ne ko akum no ne bra ne so ante ase ena ne ono so agi oso Sylvester mu start so oburu no mia na chefom ena e dan ntokwa no ena Sylvester e ka che ne bra panyi ni se so an kum ni sister na nko no we fake
you in front of me. He said he's going to kill you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
All right, just make sure it's there so we can go. If that's it, let's go. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Make sure let's get out of here. We ain't coming here no more, Baba. You lost all this.
You heard what he said?
Is there anything else you need to get? Baba, we're done.
Whatever you want to get.
Yeah, we're done. You lost all this.
No, I'm going to come back for it.
You going to come back for what? No, it's okay. It's okay, Baba. It's another debt that can be paid off. Debt is debt. You cannot replace debt with life, and vice versa. It's gone. This ain't yours no more. Imagine if you come here by yourself.
Enti mra babra kacha ne bra panyini se owonya abotre na omani kunu no enya ne ho abotre hwe na ansem no ansan koye bebrebe bia no sana ne kunu no de wa plan di bia wo ne tirim ti afa na Florida for police for release videos mra police for no ekọ na asem no esi in 2020 afa na Florida for release sa footage no kwa abrantie ne fa so ekọ frɛ ye ti sɛ de ono no ye oyinipa fufuro bi e na ofɛ ne yere ne sɛ wampakiye enti omra betu ne car no ne yere ne kɔ ye okotu ne car no e na afa de opie ba ne so and no buy no offend so mra na yere ne say onko no and o sha say oboni to bako 7 times.
So the guy, where did he come from?
He came from behind the building, on the side of the building.
So from the Costco side?
Yeah.
Where was she in relation to him?
She was walking
this
right
way?
in front of him.
So she's walking this way?
She's walking back this way and he's behind her. And
so her back was turned?
He has a gun out.
Ko fie no wa nwane nko bia o okọ shower okoye shower okoso akodware na o dey train police for no cause onim se boni a wadi no o dey police for no e ba hwehwe no.
6177 Raleigh Street.
Nobody's in there. What's your name? What is your name, sir? Sylvester.
Just abusuafo ara ho semo a esi ye in the year 2020 no afei na police for Florida for police for no release footage no na sa ara ho sem kase ye pa abusua aware yi wa anko bi abuoi okobi nso abuoi.
This is quite sad stories, you know. Very pretty sad. Pretty sad. 2020 to 2020. What? And a story with you. Okay. Iranus and warfare power. Nice, beautiful, from future mother of who the children may be. I don't know. Many shows Iran obedi 40 years. Many shows Iran obedi 40 years. 7 bullets. What the hell has this nigger? 7 bullets. Now, Bana, 1 day yes. Na Bema Mpa 1 day yes. Osofu, ni kununi osofu. We gani ni. Bema ni gani ni. Obani gani ni. Eno mina wa Florida ho. Edi asem ena aba. Edi eni aba nkreni bese se mini eba wo. Edi pa na aba. Ebema sokoye sabe ko hwinse ni bia na sokoye bibi kra. But osofu claiming or a man of God. Nyamisu ni nyamisuro es osiese ewo nimu ena otumi twituo enye bullet back on and song digu obey musi tim ekuno. But you know why? The family saw this coming. They saw it. This was coming. Ebi na migusu ami to Ghana for man. Now they turn ye didi. Enyema bese na ye chire ni ye hwegu tie o na fama wunua bi nso na ontie ni ye moya ho ban ukoka ni ya so ya no twetwetwe na omu di watam na omu yedi na enso eto ma na omu akotam de abase hwe na gina obetimi aka ho asema me say the fam won se ni nua be ma no ebre obe fie ho no won be fie no na guy ni kansa asem na chon se me nku nua ba no na chese me fake no won se guy ni so e ma ni nua ba na ba ko no no record no won capture nti de na esem de entempa na se Ghana no we see ya Jamaica say excuse kakra ho America in the United States, man, goddamn niggas, what you guys doing? When Timianfa video nan koma the federal defense authorities to take over this, me a betchy guy no, and them Wamushe ya ma abrenti dirate tata we could not Iran we me federal we couldn't was there no kwa. So here can say it's been how many years? This guy continued to languish in jail forever. Obede moi for saying life imprisonment. Na year then. I say you be this year kwa. E be ne year kan sisi anwa. Osofo bi nso ono so oye deeper life for software. Te so to wire mu o to odwane o se die ben yo. Wetini ale obi ba o. Nice woman mintimi fa Jima my picture ma. Said na na make a chom. Ono so waba wakon nante hospital ma yekokunu kwa no ye kan na mfisi agrobi ne ye kan na wasum chin na ese we chichichi na beto onzi we kunu ase no kwa onzi na ne sister so ka chance no you cannot replace death with life na say ranotie minimum ade ye no asobrache we ya be ma ne be friend wo car park wo san pie bai o to ye din o and say you could not watch yo. Tonight, we turn to the book of Exodus. The book of Exodus 20, chapter 20, verse 4-5. Okay? Yes, I'm there. Also, where the Bible clearly warns Christians against making and worshiping any image apart from God. Yet, in a disturbing video, folks, a group of Christians is seen lining up to worshiping an image believed to represent Jesus Christ, the Son of Man. This raises serious questions about faith, interpretation, and what? The boundaries between reverence and idolatry. And you shall not make for yourself a caved image and likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in what? The earth beneath, or that is in what? Water under the earth. Exodus 24:5. Was say ne ensom nyame foforo bi enkam ye urade ho ena biom hwe ena manfa bibi nso anye susudie amfa anye honi o unim honi na mansom no enyame na meka se o eyono urade na eka so say you shall not bow down to them nor serve them, for I the Lord your God I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me. Na ode ehu asutwe e de beba awo entwatwaso. Ame na ekasa. Wono awurade na ekasa kire o. Mami video in chira, very disturbing one. Na hwe say den no mo ye was that video. E Christopher in tintintofo mpani mamifo emma na hwe ade omoye was our video. Take a lesson, guys. Watch carefully.
Ebusuafo monhwe Jesus na wo kisine na hu no nti mame panyimu na ekutukutu iso dam aboduaba ya nti wala hwa oyemo wa hwe obi ni yiro orokuto so aboduaba a onkutu nso nukun wei enyimnyam nyi a otere mame a mamefo ya wotuatu adui hwe o papa panyi orokokuto aboduaba ah mbofo patete no What to home? No for bank it what to who I wash your was.
Say no. Ayana me kasa umweze madwene. Na me make cho say bibinia bodamu a wazim ya meka mangani. The black man ain't got sense, man. The black man, this people of goddamn colors ain't got sense. Something is wrong with their goddamn hair. Ain't got sense. Yarini nawa. I said na kuja wono. Catching a while ago. Yarini nawa bibini. They say ya yare na nya honam we come. Tun. Nya me bo color we fe a color a withstanding all weather. Yeah, both tropical, wind, whatever BBR. But yarini nawa. Yeah. No idea omoto. E ma me form papa for o masalai. Akwa ko kisi Jesus Christ. Ohoni osi ohoni. Wini mo ohoni. Antefone friend ohoni start. What sense does it? You say, why religion, Christianity, whatever, become boom? I say ni pasa, particularly this people of color. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Think black men ain't got sense, man. What's wrong with you guys? A Ghanaian pastor has revealed what he described as what a disturbing state of the Christian church in Ghana, questioning why miracles and genuine faith appear to have departed from the Christian body. Also, for me, how good he is. Me so a papa and as well, papa too, but then again, fundamentally, your work on is very important. There's a minimum, you're quite good. Share or can't send me a child. No, what tram for ni be the actual minimum, yen share and then Christo some. I won't sorry no more. And was sorry na wokɔ or the be do me say and so be beboa at the end what then the actual take a lesson to
power has left the church, miracles have left the church. We scream, that is why we lie to create an image for God, but in reality power has left the church. When was the last time during worship somebody stood up and said my bada jata? When was the last time? When was the last time that a singer sang and somebody repented? When was the last time? When was the last time? When was the last time you fasted on your own? When was the last time you even came to God's presence and you felt him in church? When was the last time? When was the last time? Everything has become stage drama. Everything is program. Yes, it's program because we have a good keyboardist. We have a good bass guitarist. We have a good drummer, a good lead guitarist. We have a good MD. He can coordinate. And then the media guys up there will also bring what we call smoke and light. So what a beautiful auditorium. God is not interested in the aesthetics of this place. He's interested in the spiritual garment we are wearing. My question, what are you wearing? What's your image? That is the reason why they will come to church and will go to the shrine. Because power spiritually is not derived from physical appearance, it's derived from spiritual appearance. Power is in the church. Concept. Too much concept in the church. Even for another anointing is faking. Yeah. Or but spiritually, filth has entered the altar. So you realize that everybody comes to church. Our focus is prophesying. It's good. But after the prophecy, what image did you present before the Lord? We presented a high priest called Joshua, but Satan was at his right hand.
I tend to agree with him 100%. And I love him for saying it the way he has to say it before the church. And Nkosuo said the wakaninti inshira eyenedia. Obe can say, na sorry man ebe sorry if you was omoko and omo mebiuma, so be it. Yes, I love him for that. And I want to say, how? Me say, a sum a ye Christo sum tumi e wo Kristosumu e wo Ghana fretete no ana munim no eye Pentecost breso no eye your friend saying during the days ana friends Apostle Makiomo any ade no mu ba Africa ni any those days osofo amu akunmu giremu eye den ye no ni no and then sorry na Dawson the church is many counted according to UN report here in Ghana. Not me saying it. They are saying that when you count every house from 1 to 10, the 10th house is likely to be a church according to UN report. When you count the house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 10th one is likely to be a church. Yet the people are mad. They are stupidly mad. They are fools and useless thinkers. What rather turns out is that we have allowed some unscrupulous men in their own lifestyle have gone to take over what? Things that must help us go much closer to God and not building the cathedrals, the temples, the church, the auditorium, the dome, and whatnot. No. No. But we've allowed them to go for what? Our factories that will produce food, jobs, and many more for the same people who are standing at that same place that earlier was seen to be that of a factory producing something. And the people are there clapping their hands. God, we need job. They are there. They are praying to God. Who's there? The leadership of this religion, particularly the dominant one, the charismatic one. The leadership of the charismatic, do you know why they are quiet? They are quiet because they must continue to what? Ride on the very low keyboard and the emotions of the people, lure them and make money. The likes of the Ajinasaris, the likes of the Kwanchiankres, the likes of wine, you can say Dagwood Milson, the likes of the Otables, and then the patriarch, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. They have to ride on the shoulders of all of this. No, maybe John come. Katum Leukusus, why never hinisa, book can't him. Nothing. Katum, meaning a cartoon. Eva, is it Somalia for a Krumo? Khartoum Namuka was a denyo. Me, mas, I don't give a heckle. I don't respect any of your goddamn big men of God. Oh. I will speak through to power and look at their face that God has what? Despised them. And I'm going to do it in hardest way in the coming days. Oh, why not? How? Obiti said Duncan Williams, I've challenged him. He got no goddamn right to advise any government official, as he did in a couple of days. Ooh, what the hell? How? Nebanu or social media wording Kwesi Apreku. The question is, what exemplification of his son to the outside world if he's again preaching to the outside world? So no preacher my outside world. Say the world out there should rather embrace Christ and become of Christ like. What about his son? What again then becomes of that of the message of his son outside there? Look at the sharp contradiction, madness and stupidities and foolishness. And I want anybody to come out and challenge me. If I know Duncan Williams, preaching, the outside world should embrace Christ and become Christ-like. What then becomes of his son? Also, sending a message out there to become who? Apostles of Satan, between the two of them, a son and a father, who is leading those to God and to the temple of Christ. How? What it means is, he has not done his homework yet. And I challenge him, he should go and do his homework. Before he cannot speak, we will speak. Yes, that in itself is an example of Duncan Williams' failure in the gospel. We're failing. He's a failed one. The rest, I'm not ready to talk about them. They are a bunch of crooks and thieves. The rest of them, they are a bunch of thieves and crooks. They are making money from your ignorance. Your ignoramuses, they are making money out of it. If you don't know, I ain't scared about any of them. No, man, come on, I ain't scared of any goddamn ass. Man, I'm going to speak truth to power. Umpa braha. na me fa we see her, na me grillo. If you're able to live here with all my questions, I'll stop the job. I'm daring you people. Come we are cromfo. You're a bunch of criminals. And then I'm too for we are now by your gospel musicians. Most of your gospel musicians, as if they are singing any music that is leading you closer to God. Go there. Now, many of them, women and I'm shrine. One more turn your offices in Sunko. To me, on the turn, and a yell say, Yamisu, women now a bunch of satanic and marine kingdom, agronomudi, and omode air turn no mauti, Kosoneti, and they will lure you all there into perdition. Care, Massa, any brabo. And you brother, and I'm a catcher earlier, so me say the signs, the season, and the times are not the same. Be careful. Under whose feet and the I saw them all. Be careful. Me too for Namakom baby. One day they will remind you, say you were told, because scripture naka or see nini nano you could do what one yankupo be catch or say you were told. The word of God will not make any landfall in everywhere and by the generation before his coming. You think so? The generation, or say the word will be heard every corner and minute location. The word will be preached there before the Lord God, he who was and is to come, will land. Before he will make a landfall. Before we see the signs in the great heavens, when the moon will cease to what? Give it light. And the sun will cease to lighten, where you see that the vultures are flying. And they will be what? Too busy. The atmosphere will be too busy. Or say, the powers of the heavens will be shaken. And the moon will not work. And there will be powers shaking. The earth. That's how now you're about or breastfeed. For those of you in the mountains, those of you on the ceilings, Matthew 24. Na sada na ube hu se wo sofo no a no no gira ho no wo archbishop no joy katum and as if arise oh my soul no fine no be so no gira ever no so call heaven Archbishop Nicholas Duncan William telling the people of his church call heaven eko hu the Mitsubishi and Toyota no na se for e heaven. That's saying how? What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? And which are saying now, many festivities or festivities fill the Christian calendar throughout the year. Yet many Christians have not yet taken time to understand the origins of these seasons or why they are observed. It is important to explore and establish the meaning behind these celebrations, especially why and how Easter became such a central festive season in the Christian calendar today. As some of my back can happen, but I'm never to us now. Also, Christian calendar as well. Festivities be your Christmas or the major one, the central one here, Easter. The last one, the culture said that's not the original name. Yet, the Christians here in this part of the global, the falsification, the idolatry of it, Easter na yedinya idolatry. You don't know. If you baby naba, nemo almost me umi and intias say, yeah then. You see Christo abon you kunu ni then. Yemrani medina. Ano krano obi ya analyze. Na se mukun Christo Friday ya. Na Friday ntina Friday na na mo sensi no. How many days? 3 days. Na to me see how many ye. You come the Friday na ni esi no. Then Sunday no was. Yeah na September nkran. The Christian is ready to obey because you see our minds are made. Say the moment I obey what say oko it's own assume religion like Christianity and yes soma won't mean question bibia uje said it because oko akwe the church away. Take a lesson to this one. Sharpen your brains. Try do some research. Okay, these two are there more than you think. Say you're the show come by force. Listen to this.
Ishtar is the reason why you celebrate Easter. She was the fertility goddess in Babylonian times. And the actual holiday of Easter, which is celebrated mostly by Christians, is actually the celebration of fertility of Ishtar, the Babylonian Anunnaki goddess. This is why they have the eggs and the bunnies laying the eggs, the fertility thing. It has nothing to do with resurrections. Not one daggone thing to do with resurrection.
And the origin of the word. Now then I was often into me country say EASTER, Easter. And yes, I know it. I don't know for original one moment for man on was the original one in India. Now, yes, now there's a would you want that crusade I hold be no, who they are non patch. The bomb is him, sir, you did this, from Friday. Kosi Saturday, Sunday, Monday, normally at Easter convention. Hey, well, they call short break me bad. Ghana Speaks extension, of course, is going to bring us the account of the late Jima family. No, your Musu name Efa or softening comedy. Stick and stay. This is the Frontline Show. I'll be back. Welcome back to Ghana Speaks Extension. In this edition, we present the account of the late Jima, who have described the family of the late Jima, who have described the narrative by Pastor Samuel Ejay as a palpable falsehood, riddled with inconsistencies. Tonight, the Frontline Investigate brings the family's version of the event. Folks, this is the Frontline Special Edition, and of course, the Frontline Investigate title, Workers of Iniquity. Random. My uncle T. Fennessing. The late Jima and Ebusian for response from Madiaba, a year Pastor Samuel Ejay, on why Judgement Agogo Presbyterian Hospital, yɛnkɔtie sɛ family ne tie papa inuma sem ne sen almost homogeno. Listen to this carefully. Take a look.
All right, currently I have 2 friends of the late Jima. As Ghanaians, you know, as far as the frontline investigations are concerned, I am going to speak to 2 friends of Jemima, Auntie Theresa and then Auntie Mary. Both are in London. These 2 women are friends of Jemima, and of course, they are also following the frontline investigations. Inti, my name, my phone, my name, Bidin Komo. Women are no me Jemima, and now.
So far, me say, it is a some now all canoe. Me before ye by ye beba kuni mukra. Ye right. Echo see what on Goku. And I know some sister echo. A friend is oh, yeah, you no so they be inside team by Okono when they say, oh, what's sister Dr. Samuel J. Kasai? Kasai.
But who's that? Meaning in common or but so just
on friend, doctor, or friend and reverend.
Okay. And now so what confirm is ampa or a pastor? A friend is saying deeper life and sure. But our batches or no sister crying Kasai ever since we drew Ghana. Would you think that? I see.
Because me na make even you could do on na you could theater buy. My sister friend and I'm in Kasai. And I'm going to so Yakov. That was first time no me fit here. And I'm going to so Yaba. Down on Kasai and down and so. It's dying and upana old dinner. Me call next me walk friend next because they say on the show as a sister old bleedy but na so bleed wo baby ya yes on be hwe and buy no so enyo mo no be nti doctor na oye we no ono ba and I'm the funny bleed you and not you to of different doctor face e buy and obit now no o hwe o bie we
why not offer a different Dr. Thompson and answer why
and Dr. Thompson name you em so what into you offer different doctor okay
surgery
surgery no buy and no be share no so doctor ebeba into oba na omudi ne be ko back and I'm see you and I'm sister Satam kana my sister Kasa all right there Kasa and no buy into oba no see efe nsu so no that doctor ba ko na Thompson doctor ba ko ne say efe nsu bi nsi so into di nsu no esi ne so so to say I then started to an apart say 7 way money ni munge. And so Dr. Thompson Nankasa ba what to say 2 to 3.
Okay.
And on this Dr. Bakuna on the buy and no bit stand for Akasana on Mr. Zones comedy. I saw coffee so Benumunsu.
Yeah.
And I look at and say no and so Benumunsu into on train and Sana because on best I say so for minima domokoye. It's all our tosses and the man in soup, Kakantoma no raising no in so Kaakyire man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's say 4 to 5 to 6 the mono mobile say almost in the back to theater. And I'm seeing a normal dressing on the cold theater. Yeah, about 6, 7, 8, 9, still normal mind. So the piano is an other that makes theater no any. I may be some so adding and then the control next negative so almost the pieces and I'm seeing. Into Anna, Omudini, a PA, a pie, and a control nay word. First one had by me, a Guinean control, baby, I ain't yet down. I ask a special word, be 2 nipella, yet down. It's almost a control nay word. I'm not down that I'm in soon still in Nameti, the whole word one guys too, almost on my next. And almost now. So I think I need to start for a no already. No, I did. Now, so off.
Yeah. Okay. Ahani na yenyasa account to any na dida. Sisi ane dia. Ye besi who free hono HSS. Our doctor ya. And nam no suma o sister ba Ghana. Any ane na kase ya. Ono so HSS. O deny so ono sister nyanko mugibia mpose obedru Ghana. Hono wona na ono sister nam. sign our best churches as no meanti as especially ye bisa no so say tama ofri mu no kra no so mo frɛ no ɔse onyam mo call bia ɛna ye bisa no say o brother so a friend na also on Kayobia we deny bibia including sika or sister transfer money now
me friend me sister friend me because me nim na man me sister come na me sister ni so me sister friend o friend na me o na na kasento me na me say oh me sister me kasento me na me tumi no kasento ka so say ana me say the condition o to me kasa o nim na o ye se be ya ono be yin tanko ondra nombe ombra me ona laka meneno ne yehu ne ebe no so obompaye ta no ka first one no
also obompaye
bibia be
I see
I'm say what do you mean ana me kate line no it one me kate doctor nurse guys me say omo fair Dr. Thompson because the real sister go through na all kana kuma no so ebeye normal na ebi quite misty obi quite me etena my sister here, and I'm saying, really, and I'm saying, it's the idea name calling it too much. All I'm saying, Fred, not my sister, and I'm or the name bro, pastor, be say, or the name found to so, like OT. It's not that's my pastor, and the Fred back, or not the Fred back, I'm catching, say, Charlie,
pastor, wait, Samuel, AJ,
no,
or Fred back.
Of Reba, okay, or buy no obey UK number no. And I
Ghana number shame.
Okay. Open the dino number and a bar number. It's one American as the doctor, pastor. As my sister debut, I'm say or off. Oh, Papa, Bibia Bay, Mammy, through Bibia Bay. And one no say they on free view Dr. Thompson guy ne buy doctor ne buy na obe hwe ye also offer the brand if you change ni ma odi film ni papa na free view tunde now reverend now free view
Dr. J
you go do fie na ye say go you number no also there the phone is in terms of the kids in me a man a friend to say my sister abadi into a trick no and into a car if you line also a blocking me near man
I see
and a mini man on the phone be saying to us phone for
now and Ra
would there be stand down for no number now and then because on the pan yet what te biao sister friend
sister down from on London right but then Dr. J assign Chirimuze sister no cry no got to know him through one Priscilla bi no so sa Priscilla on papa no mo call the same church until sister no got to know him through sa Preslana and a Preslana so be your operation ni bi wo sa hospital through that uti bibisa unim obisa e friend
that time na dey see na down for no omo call church omo ni sister omo mi sister call church omo be omo bunya flow bia o flow we why introduce to my mama we be said they be
oh, and
like me,
ne friends ne what land the hono be nim sa Preslano.
Nim sa Preslano. Opie ni. Would I the number and the sister number the ma on the kasa be answer.
I see.
Opie ni that Preslano.
I see. Okay. Yeah, further checks ni ahwe say. Him fan and name will be pay but for now no as I say as I said the doctor na kanina no enya na kure Dr. Samuel J no suppose there ono sister on any did in common na say for now munya information you say
even doctor na ka say obisa say into friend na down for na ka trade say Jima me film and or see onye sure so no friend that even na dey see na me friend na I know
I see.
That evening, then you see how much, and then you see, and the friend, a country,
I see. Now we deny so say what sister and so and say CKB and so man. What do you make of this? Okay. I see. Okay. You better say pa ewo sa moment here oni edisa nkwa.
This is a brief account of the late Sister Jima. Nebusha for the diabetes. They also from the Kaakyire Kwesi. Yeah, like I said, and yene also for no Samuel AJ, any doctor nankasa or your surgeon. Wamumino, ye do motor line. We were ha. Na esiweni their course. Well, also for no earlier, not your friend is there or your doctor, but ojitu so on your doctor. Why into ojitu so on your doctor? Eno meba bebo achiro nyenne. Afi doctor nankasa so carry operation. Ono so yebisa na nse bi se ebra obey operation. Research ben or year wo maame in order to ascertain, you know, the culture and that of the examination of the woman is say ni go bia anya me born e was said and ho niam bi ti a doctor obey operation o to boas na ye mpense mo no or say oh or ye ni 2 days na Jima beda how 2 days, which is a lie. And simply mean can't it is be botchram. Yeah. But Yakupon Adam is a Friday. 2 ladies, me Jima, none for 4 power back who cried on any bagana. Woman front line in Sweden come on Friday. Friday they have a busy power. Guys, okay, my main kind message coming from is it Robert what should I say? Apreku. You see the reason why I said they should arrest the so-called Pastor J guy. All that he was saying was a bunch of lies. If you listen to the narrative of Jemima's sister, she has said it all. Okay. To said the pastor is one of the lekusus. They are a bunch of lies. Bless you and bless you. Rather the original. Archbishop for God, Robert. Okay. Okay. Jordan say arrest him. Ghana IGP. Okay. We say this is madness. Robert Jordan on the tour. So the message here plenty. We say we are doing great and we're proud of your accomplishments and dedication to Ghana. May our Lord Almighty continue to strengthen you, bless you, and protect you. Going in and out. Okay. Good evening. Abena Ima or US Oregon State. Wait, so I say okay. I remember I had a lot of messages also here. Let me clear my screen quickly and then I drop. Wait, I say good evening, Kweku. I am Elvis Kwanzaa from Dansuma. These so-called pastors are devils incarnate from Satan himself and parades themselves as Holy Christ. It's about time now we should close all churches down, like the way Paul Kagame is doing, especially when they are not helping the poor and the needy. Kwanzaa, salute your message. One or the others. But your audio now or the buy or the audio not the other. Okay, my memory wisdom. Hello, Kweku. Good evening. I am Ofori Prince from Ashaman. Last week, Friday, I sent the same scripture to you, please. I support you, Kweku. The gospel music, 99% are not real in the music industry. God would expose them all one by one. Sometimes I ask myself, singing in church will not send anyone to heaven, but keeping the commandments and also doing the work of God well is good, okay? Udin okay, hi Kweku. I do agree with most of what you are saying on your program, but the way and manner you communicate is problematic. Please try not to make your emotions take the better part of you. Not at all. Let me correct this and correct it today. My emotions will not take part of the program. I respect your message, but see me to be that of how I do my job. I will be angry in order to put it right. You and I should be angry. You know, that is how Ghanaians you are. And sometimes Mikase, how it's been how many days, weeks, months, years have you treated your systems, your leadership, your institutions, and so many other things this way, and it continued to remain the same as it is? And so, which other way would you do it? If it's out, which other way? There's nothing wrong with it, and nothing can be wrong with that, except your system is not ready to go with that. And you think our system it is ano. Now we said, "Amaya kesi to say America no money adina ye twemu ho koba all the time ye kobo braban." So we say, "A domu ego America population ye saying." Now we say many amre no man hye mre bi wo ho a ente kro na asumdwe bebem. Wo de opa akona ko gire na botu 1 minute so be fa ho adia. Na so be fa ho adia. Nyemu di amodi ti he ya. Ah ye din some fun sa institutions in enye adwuma. Na mo mama nimre and make sure say they put it right. How? Kweku, good evening. Mostly when want to cook beans, normally we put it inside water and select the bad one, and you release that the bad ones are top of the water. So shall our men of God. Okay. Kweku, are you doing great job? God bless you, Clinton. Lucky boy from Matayako. Clinton, your message was full of mistakes. Take your time and write well, okay? Good evening. It's happening to my sister at home. Tie. The easy wa. Tie message we ye. Or say, good evening. It's happened to my sister at home. Volta Barracks. Mrs. She went to deliver, and only God knows what they did to her, and she passed away. Later, I sent the child to 1 week vacation. The nurse there told us that they don't refer on weekends. Can you imagine? We are living in a crazy world. Fever from who? I replied to her, but sometimes could die on weekends. Some of these so-called nurses and doctors are unprofessional. Anyway, I'm sure you can make sense out of the message. So, yeah. Well, so good evening, Kweku Annan. You look great. Your program is always insightful and illuminating. God protect and preserve your life as you serve Mother Ghana. Joseph Abavari, great one, Joe. I understand what you're saying. Where's what I'm saying? Stop worshiping and celebrating gods that murder their own sons for the world. Let's speak against these barbaric killing rituals in all religions. And deity demanding such from you is a parasitic entity, and murder spiritually is about freedom and peace, not fear, panic. Okay. Okay. There's this. Anyway, what's your name? You've sent me some messages. I'm going to take my time and peruse it, and then we'll get back to you, okay? I believe it's going to serve a purpose. Folks, my man, MFNC and F, Memra Hanswe. Now, you well, I say, Robert, I said, that pastor is one of the Lekus. The bunch of, my kind way, my man, I had. Guys, the mayor say the rest, my friendship region, why? I may add my Friday is going to be a very interesting show. Friday, a bebo, yes, sisters, me, you know, woman, Jima, Matil, London, and then a buyer, me bo account, natural with him. Here we are, 2 doctors and spoke to Frontline yesterday in a sharp contradiction, inconsistencies, incoherences, near my baby went so wrong. Again, the pastor, Pastor Samuel, AJ, also told us, yes, the lady Jima came here, as it were, said, Lady B, our bony Dean Presla, and or directing or day Dr. Thompson in number at the man. Into a CM contact lady, you contact lady news who are London. Wa. Lady news who know Jima may be out, no call, really be more fat. For some pet trouble, be a pay wind, you know, will be a baby neatia foul. Guys, it will be see, of course, this has been the frontline show, the midweek one for that matter. Great. Open program we repeated now. Call YouTube no so. Call YouTube no so. You were my CTV GH wo. You were the frontline Ghana ho betimi asen ahwe. O hwe no Senate femma wunua no. So on hwe. Bia na atrenche bi nam kwemu ba beto no. We betimi saving a life. O ya onye hwe. Wankasa o sign o behwe na watini me bi ase no. Enti bebre no amoso per repeated show. Repeat bi eni. You can only get the second version. Oh, YouTube. YouTube get that 100 years, 1 million years, and you rather. With me, give it to a friend, a brother, a sister. Friend Kaka, means maybe me home free or how be a money at the ancient. But of course, the midweek frontline, of course, was produced by great guys like our Bismarck online editor Keynes, and then the man himself, indefatigable Joshua, and Omina boy editors were more upon Tiono a year. Kofi Ansan, Director of Research, of course, and the coordinator maybe a big group as well. Kofi, yeah, the baby Jima Friday owns and Kofi Edri, and Director of Research. Folks, with them all signing off nation is there. I'll come your way Friday 8:05 p.m. The Bremunim time I showed them a share 8:05. Nature said by 5 minutes after 8, the nature said we are airborne. I'll definitely come your way on Friday 8:05. Bye.